Quality, service, atmosphere. You're next in the chair. Feel at home in the Barbershop. G. Bush offers a fresh cut on sports. The Barbershop isn't just grooming for guys. It's culture, it's lifestyle, it's sports. And it's now the Barbershop is giving the sports scene a sheer shave and shine. Join the makeover now. Follow Garrett Bush at GBush91 on Twitter.
Man, oh man, oh man. I don't even really want to give you the intro, but I'm going to do it anyway. You already know what it is. It's your boy G Bush. If you ain't subscribing to the channel, please go ahead and do so at GBush91. If you ain't doing that, please go ahead and do so. Please go ahead and give me some love on that. And we're going to get into this recap, and it is the Cleveland Browns versus the Tennessee Titans. And I want to just go ahead and give a... See, I'm not a sucker. See, I'm not a fair weather dude. What I do in these recaps, man, is I give credit where credit is due. And I'm going to give y'all credit. I want to give a clap up, clap up, clap up to the Tennessee Titans for coming in to First Energy Stadium and embarrassing the Cleveland Browns. For embarrassing the Cleveland Browns. They didn't run nothing special. They didn't do nothing too cute. But I'm going to tell you what they did do. They came in here and exposed the truth. I told you all summer long on the Barbershop. If you ain't listening to the Barbershop, go to the radio.com app. You can listen to me every Saturday all across this great country in Cleveland, Ohio, national. You can listen to me 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I told you all summer that the Cleveland Browns offensive line was hot garbage juice. I told you that. And guess what happened today? You saw on national TV one of the most egregious situations I've ever seen in my life, ever on television. You embarrassed yourself. This is like when you go to a parent-teacher conference and your teacher pull out all them D's and F's that you was hiding for your teacher. All your terrible report cards. She lets your teacher pull all the skeletons out of the closet. She'll be like, yeah, little Johnny, he doesn't turn any of his homework in. He shoves girls down. And he hasn't been out for recess for like the last 6 weeks because he's just too wild and unruly to go out for recess. She got you looking crazy.
But I am sure disgusted with the fact that you just have no respect for anybody, including yourself. And wearing this doesn't make you wonderful.
The Cleveland Browns actually look crazy today. And I want to give it up for the Tennessee Titans because what the Titans came and did and proved today was, I don't care who you is, you got to show up and play. I don't care if you are Thanos himself with all of the whole Infinity Gauntlet. You better show up and play, or you will get the brakes beat off of you. And the Cleveland Browns got the brakes beat off of them today. And that's just what happened. But here's the most egregious part. See this handy dandy notebook? This is the notes I was taking. This is the notes I was taking. This ain't even the notes that I even had from earlier today. I had to throw the first. This is just the second half notes. The first half notes I had to throw away. There ain't nothing good to talk about. The Cleveland Browns had one good drive. That was the first drive of the game. They came out looking like they was the next step of the greatest show on turf.
It was fun, really. We were maybe a little cocky.
The best on three. 1, 2, 3, the best.
The feeling was just like it was easy.
It's not supposed to happen like this, Jack. It's not supposed to be this easy for an offense to score like this.
After that, Fast forward, do not pass go, do not collect $200, and I'm not stopping the microwave for that. As a matter of fact, I could have did laundry. I could have walked around my house. I could have folded laundry. I could have did some dishes. I could have did some abs. I could have did some crunches. I could have did my taxes. You say, what does this have to do anything? What I got to do, put it in subtitles? Them is all things I don't really want to do. And I could have been doing that other than watching what I saw on that field today. There's 3 things that were very evident. First thing, we already talked about the offensive line. And Mr. Robinson, Mr. Greg Robinson, you put your team at risk today. You out here samurai kicking people? You out here samurai kicking people now?
When the going gets rough, he's super tough with a Hong Kong Phooey chop. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye.
You get ejected in the game, then our backup gets knocked out of the game. We moving people all over the place because you want to leave your feet and karate kick somebody. I got the nerve to cut you myself. That's a clown sucker move. That is a sucker move. Every single time the Browns had anything going, holding, hands to the face, personal foul, illegal contact past 5 yards, clipping, roughing the passer. This is, we talked about Hugh Jackson. I got to keep it a buck. I got to keep it 100 with you. I'm not going to be up here killing Hugh Jackson when this dude had more penalties than U-Haul truck miles. If he returned his U-Haul truck with the mileage and penalties, he'd be owing an extra tank of gas and that debit card would be charged for incidentals. Come on, man. This just goes to show you, Freddie, this is on you. This is on you. You had us out here on national TV looking terrible, looking garbage. I like you, Freddie. I like you. But you say anything other than I had a horrible first week, I had a horrible first game, and if you don't rethink what the heck you was doing on your notepad, what was you running? Was you telling people what was going on during the whole week? What was y'all... Because you sure wasn't telling people to stay disciplined. You sure wasn't telling... what happened to the run game in the first half, Freddie? What happened to it? What happened to the creativity with Jarvis Landry? Huh, Freddie? What happened to... What, you ran into the first? You ran into this first series? Oh, the defense... Defense... You gave up at the end of the game, too. At the end of the game, defense, you're not getting off the hook that easy too. Derrick Henry started running downhill looking like the ghost of Eddie George. I said, is that Eddie? Is that Eddie out there?
Play with a controlled rage and passion. A controlled rage.
He was the beast in that era.
He was our generation's Earl Campbell.
There's no way in the world that you are on first contact going to bring down 2-7. The approach in bringing down Eddie George was have one guy get there, slow him down, and hope that the homies arrive.
You letting simple screen passes go to the house? Simple screen passes. And I'll give them credit for that too. Because the screen passes that they was running, if Marcus Mariota would have got it to the guys a couple earlier during the game, they dropped the screen. That was a first down. That could have been potentially a touchdown in the Browns' red zone. Marcus Mariota was errant on a lot of his throws on a corner route, a deep end. It wasn't like y'all was really locking them up to start with. Let's keep it a buck. They just came back to the screen pass with Derrick Henry, and it was wide open. They just came back to it. Because y'all didn't cover the first one. He just accidentally dropped it. Baker at the end of the game, staring down receivers. You were seeing ghosts. You were seeing ghosts out there. You look like Demi Moore.
The problem with you is you still think you're real. It's all up here now.
You want to move something, you got to move it with your mind.
You saw Patrick Swayze running around out there. You was confused. You needed Whoopi Goldberg as your offensive coordinator to walk you through them ghosts you were seeing, because you were seeing ghosts.
Hello? I get a message from Sam. What? Sam Wheat? He asked me to call.
Seeing ghosts.
Once you go to police.
Playing around, bro. Listen. No game balls this week for nobody. No game balls this week for nobody. And we learned a valuable lesson here today, too. We learned a valuable lesson. Oh, preseason games do count. Preseason games count. These guys running around here like, oh, we got it. Don't tell me about no practices you had with the Colts. Don't tell me about no inter-squad scrimmages you had with the Colts on a Tuesday. You got the work you needed to get. No. You didn't get no work. You didn't get no work. The work you got today was with the Tennessee Titans. They came in and gave you that work. Job Corps. Peace Corps. What you talking about? They gave you that work. That work came with a hard hat too. And a turkey sandwich and a tackle box. And a thermos with some sort of hot beverage in it. That's what kind of work they gave you today. Y'all here looking real just sloppy and dusty. That was embarrassing. You had Jim Nance. They flew the A-team out. They flew the A-team out here. Jim Nance? Tony Romo? From First Energy Stadium? For 3,000 yards and penalty. Offensive line, F-. Defensive line, you get an F2. But G. Bush, no, F. Undisciplined plays. Myles Garrett, open hand, palm smack. You almost got kicked out of the game because they thought it was a punch. Sheldon Richardson jumped off sides. Sheldon Richardson roughing the quarterback. Hey, Denzel Ward, come on back. Come on. The season started. Let me talk to you real quick. Season's here, buddy. Season is today. I know you might have thought we was playing Cincinnati Bearcats, but we ain't playing Cincinnati. Y'all played Ohio State played Cincinnati Bearcats yesterday. Welcome to the NFL, bro. How many holding penalties did you have? You might want to get yourself back ready and shape too. Mister, I didn't do nothing in training camp. Yeah. I like this though. This the type of energy I like. Because we're going to see what y'all talking about now. All that other stuff is over. All that other honeymoon Cinderella is 1201. That's a Coach Pumpkin out there. That's a jack-o'-lantern out there. Listen, y'all boys is getting judged accordingly now. We ain't coming into these radio stations talking, oh my gosh, they're going to be 19-5. They might go 11-5. They understand people ain't laying nothing down for them. They got kicked in the teeth. No pun intended, Greg Robinson. That's a professional job the Tennessee Titans did today. Mike Vrabel had his team ready to play. Mike Vrabel didn't have his people with no offsides and kicking and karate kicking and kung fu pandaing nobody. He didn't have every time Mariota dropped back, it was 5 penalties on the same doggone team. He didn't have that. Huh? He sat on the sideline and acted like he knew what he was doing. Professional job by them. And and Delaney Walker, I like the celebration too in the end zone. You dug their grave. Game time. Let them know to get up off the sticks. Don't get it twisted. I'm not a fan. Can the Browns come back and win some games and win the division and they got this stuff in front of them? Yes. But they got punished today. Embarrassing. I had notes all in here. What am I going to do with these notes? What are we talking about here? We ain't do nothing with these damn notes. Come on, man. We don't need no notes. Come on, B. Come on, man. We got some growing to do. Because I'm going to let you know something. The Jets, last time I saw, was up 14-0 on the Bills. 14-0 on the Bills. You think you think they gonna let y'all get y'all's money off too? I'm glad they came in here, smacked y'all around like they was putting mayonnaise sandwich on a salami sub. You want extra mayo on that? Want some green mustard on that? Out of here, man. Can't believe that embarrassing me in front of my friends. Embarrassing me in front of Jim Nance. Got the A-team. Nance and Romo in here. 1 o'clock game. They could have sent them somewhere else. They could have sent them down to Jacksonville and covered the Chiefs and Jaguars. Come on. Disgusted. Let me sit back in my chair, man. Freddie Kitchens, you got about six days to get this cleaned up. 6 days. You got 6 days. Because it looked like y'all didn't play nothing in the preseason. It looked like the second preseason game. All the cats that wasn't playing looked garbage. All them offensive line, garbage. End of the day, I commend the Titans, man. I'm going to say that again, man. That's the way you come in with a solid performance and be an NFL team. When teams want to come in and play around, don't let them play with your name. I picked the Browns to win that game. Prove me wrong. Everybody got an opportunity to come out here and prove you wrong. That's what life is about. That's the greatest. That's why the sport of football is the greatest sport on the face of this planet. It don't matter what loudmouths like me say, loudmouths like other people say, people in the media who got microphones on TV. It don't matter. You got to still go out there. You got to put them shoulder pads on. You got to forget. I'm not no regular media dude. I played football. I played D1. I done had 13, 14 surgeries. I understand what the game is. You can't talk your way up on nothing. I don't care what religion you is. You can't pray to whatever deity you want to and pray for no win. You can't pray for one out here. Can't wish for that. Can't do it. It's about me and you and that line. Who wanted more? Who more prepared? Who more disciplined? And right today, the Tennessee Titans was all the above, letter D. But as always, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Stop playing with me. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like. If you like the content, man, a like don't cost you nothing. A like don't cost you nothing, man. If you watch the video and I got 10,000 views, I should have 10,000 likes. Just what it is. Like if you like the video, a like don't cost you nothing, bro. But you know how I'm doing it. You know, I could be on radio. I just do radio stuff. I get on here and I do this content because I know people want to talk face to face. Radio's cool. I like talking to the people. I like getting on here. I do this every day. This is where I started at. I don't care if they give me 96 shows. I talk to the people, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm totally honest. I'm totally fair. So if I'm sitting here, I'm a Browns guy. I do the Browns pregame. But if your team come in here in First Energy Stadium and do us like the Titans do us, I'm going to give you that salute. I'm going to clap it up for you, and I'm going to tell you you did your thing. But as always, you know what it is. It's the Barbershop. Peace up. You've been locked in with G. Bush in the Barbershop. Feel free to take a look at some of our other videos linked here, and also subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our updated content coming out regularly. Thanks again for listening.